On September the 5th to 6th, 2017, the United Nations General Assembly held a high-level meeting on the effective implementation of the new urban agenda. Barbados was represented by the Honorable Dennis St.E.Kellman MP, a Minister of Housing, Lands and Rural Development. While representing Barbados, he not only represented Barbados but all small island developing states. His delivery was concise, precise, gallant, and was with authority. Those who were fortunate enough to be there resonated with his brilliance, and it was endorsed immediately. Those of you who had the misfortune of not to be there, M.M Out There caters for the masses. This is M.M Out There. Today, we're looking at that speech. As I said before, we cater for the masses, so those of you who were not lucky enough to be there, you're going to hear it right now. It was in Ecuador. Mr. President, as a signatory to the new urban agenda in Quito last October, Barbados, a small island developing state, has answered the call for action and has put measures in place to ensure its effective implementation. For the past 50 years, Barbados' physical development has been based on its Town and Country Planning Act and its Physical Development Plan. These two instruments have ensured that development on the island has been progressive, orderly, and sustainable. Fortunately for Barbados, the Fourth Amendment to its development plan coincided with the publication of a series of key documents being used to guide global growth and development. These are the 2014 Addis Ababa Action Agenda and the SIDS Accelerated Modalities of Action Pathway, the 2015 Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction, the 2015 Conference of Parties Paris Agreement, and more recently, the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. These pivotal documents have also been consulted and, wherever practicable, incorporated into Barbados' Physical Development Plan Amendment. Mr. President, in keeping with paragraph 31 of the new urban agenda and in accordance with Sustainable Development Goal number 11, Barbados has put policies in place which makes provision for adequate housing. My government is committed to the promotion of inclusive settlements that are accessible, safe, healthy, affordable, resilient, sustainable, and foster prosperity and improve quality of life for all Barbadians. To achieve this goal, Barbados shall encourage developers to locate senior housing close to amenities and services to meet daily needs. Promote the development of new housing which is fully accessible to people with disabilities, and continue to require that new developments and significant renovations in public spaces be accessible by one and for all. Paragraph 54 of the new urban agenda calls for a commitment to, among other things, the generation of renewable and affordable energy. To this end, Barbados has put in place an enabling framework to facilitate our transition to a green economy, which we firmly believe will reduce significantly our vulnerability to economic and natural shocks, and place our island on a more sustainable development path. To this end, my government is deeply committed to protecting the island's core assets, including water, food, and agricultural lands. Our heavy reliance on the import of fossil fuel increases our vulnerability vis-a-vis the external global energy market. Renewable energy generation and energy conservation, therefore, are both essential to Barbados' national commitment to the development of a green economy. Inherent in this new economy is the potential for job creation, productivity increases, and positive health benefits. In this regard, my government will encourage research and development in renewable technologies, including solar, wind, and geothermal. Barbados pledges to promote environmentally sound waste management techniques and to encourage a more sustainable approach to increase recycling, reduction, and reuse, consideration of waste to energy conversion, and increased diversion from landfills. Mr. President, Barbados' presence at this most important high-level meeting over the past 2 days affirms our commitment to take decisive action to ensure that the new urban agenda is implemented meaningfully. We are confident that our action will redound to the benefit of all Barbadians and not just those who live in the urban settlements. I'm obliged to you. This is M.M Out There, and that's all for now.